Hey, how's it going, everybody? So, as you know, my channel is still hybrid. I have a mixture of content from like gaming and stuff like that. So, oops, sorry. That's just shoot. So that's just my little thing. Yeah. So I'm gonna go to the Theo part, the divine part, the God part. So my story, and it is about this air fryer. So what happened? Originally I was not gonna get this air fryer like that. And it's pretty neat. It's nice. It's marshmallow themed. I don't really know Marshmallow like that. I think was he a DJ, a producer, maybe a DJ. I only know him from somebody else, like a friend of mine who is a big fan of Marshmallow. So yeah, I got this thing. Let me just sit down. I'm in my pajamas, so I'm not gonna show my face like that. So what happened is I had this I ordered something. It was supposed to be something much different than this. It was supposed to be a air fryer because they said I can, this is dorm, so I can you know it's dorm style. And I'm even grateful to God for the opportunity to live here because the rent is affordable for what I can manage. Um but I was trying to get this 6-quart air fryer, and I mail it. And then I checked online. They say, "Hey, the thing is get delivered, the package." And I'm like, "Okay, the package there, that's cool." Check downstairs where my package is supposed to be, and this mail room, and it's not there. So I'm like, "Dang, what the heck happened?" So I did a little personal note. I went and asked Amazon about it, but before I go there, customer service, they really came through. But like, let me backpedal a little bit. So I went to my landlord and I was trying to get some footage, and she said there was no way she could really like help me out because, for her to get on those cameras at that specific time and just check like the address. Address is small, on a package. So there's technically no way you could say, "Oh, this person took this and it's yours." They just take it, and it's unfortunate. We just assume it's yours. You need to get like you need a specific kind of like ID type deal to even enter this mailroom. So it's like whoever did it, they did it by whatever secret means they got in and made that happen. So I was bummed out because I'm like, dang, I wanted to get this air fryer, and they said I could cook it inside here, and it's pretty discreet. And so, so this is back to the customer service part. So I went and did this customer service thing, and I'm like, well, unfortunately, I think somebody took my stuff, and it was, I spent some money for this thing, so it was like, kind of sucks that I didn't get it. So I was like, okay. They said, okay, that's fine. Well, we're gonna send you a credit, and then for the other thing is gonna be, they're gonna send me a replacement. And something happened. I think they gave me a credit for both of the items that was taken. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, cool. That's a blessing right there. It's just a matter of like retrieval type stuff. I don't know. Sometimes you cut your losses and you move on. But if you could do something, you try to do something. So, they gave me a credit. And and the lady was pretty nice about it. I wasn't trying to scam or nothing. I want my air fryer. My thing to give me my, cook my food and stuff like that. I don't have an oven, so the lady was nice enough to give me a credit and give me a replacement for one of my items, but the other one was just made into credit. So, I put it on credit. It was Prime Day at the time, or like a Prime Day. It was like maybe a couple days, 1 or 2 days before Prime Day, but I wasn't paying attention because when Prime Day happens, you just live, you just exist, and then they say, "Hey, it's Prime Day," and then you see it in your email or something. It's like, oh, okay, that's nice. It's not as big as Black Friday, but it's like a day that's convenient. It's like, okay, I could buy something. So it was like kind of in conjunction, but now that I'm mentioning this, it is kind of like it was relatively close. So when Prime Day, actually, what happened was the lady mentioned to me it was Prime Day because I was too busy getting all this stuff together. But regardless of the timeline, after the lady told me about the, hey, it's Prime Day, you could check for some stuff. Now, for me, I'm like, initially I was going to cut my losses, but because I had this, I'm like, okay, what can I get? And I found this thing, and while it's not as big, this one is like a 3 quart, and the other one was like a 6 quart. This one was cheaper, you know. And I checked the different colors, and the different colors were pretty, well, a bit more expensive. So this white marshmallow looking thing, you know, ironic marshmallow, but it was the right size. So I'm like, cool, I'm gonna get this. And I got like some other small stuff, and man, I got another testimony, but we'll see how this is rolling out. But yeah, so I bought this thing, and I was really on it because I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to get another thing stolen. And then I was able to grab it at the right time. My you know, I wasn't working like during the evening, so the time where it got delivered, I don't think many people are really too busy to be looking for this stuff. So therefore my stuff was safe, you know. So I was like, okay, cool. That's just my justification. I just, after I left work, you know, which the shift was like kind of an early shift. So after my stuff in the afternoon, I made my way over there, grabbed my stuff, and then it was a big old box. Grabbed the big old box, opened the big old box, put the thing in there, and you know, there wasn't really much assembly, or just this and a bunch of styrofoam. So I got it, you know. And then I tried it the other day, you know. Apparently air fryers are good for small items, you know. Made a pork roast, so I had to cut that thing, like after that bad boy cooked, it was cooked on the outer side. So I cut that boy open and then cooked it again. And then seeing that it wasn't like any in-betweens, I diced that bad boy. And then that thing turned out amazing. I think I cooked it just for good measure because, you know, I was cooking pig. So I didn't want any issues there. So I had to make sure that thing was thoroughly cooked. And that thing was fire. It was pretty delicious. And after that, I was pretty good. It was just, you know, it was a day fixed. I like to say it's a testimony, you know, good customer service. I you know, I like to think God works out in our situations. I seen this lady, her name's Yondeline or something like that. She was giving a testimony about how she got a house. And while so you could argue about a lot of things, but like here, like one of the things is that makes sense is just pay attention to what she just hear what she's saying, you know. And I do believe God works things out. I do believe you do have to do your part. You know, you do need to work. But I do also think that you do need to honor the Lord's request, you know. And that there's always a good purpose for it. And if you deny your purpose, and if you just want to do something else for the sake of free will, you know, you want to go out here and self-medicate with some illegal substances or things you shouldn't do, you're just skirting your purpose. And this is just back to me because, you know, I'm out here, you know, I'm being a flawed human as I know, and sometimes I just don't rely on God during those very hard times, so I medicate. So, and I'm not saying I'm doing hard drugs, but it's just like, you know, engaging in behaviors that I shouldn't. But I know that, and I guess for me it's pornography. You know, that's my crutch. You know, I figure I'd just be honest about that. But like, the point is just that you know, you need to get back on the saddle, get back on the horse, and just honor what God has said. You know, you need to just, I honor. There's purpose behind it. You know, those substances and stuff, they're not meant for casual use like that. I mean, people claim drink responsibly, blah blah blah, but who's really drinking responsibly to get a buzz? People are not drinking to get a buzz. They're drinking to get destroyed. You know. And people aren't getting to the internet for some stuff to. I'm just saying. It's all a slippery slope. So you know, and I know that's it. You know, God always intends a good purpose for us, and even in those things, there is a correct, a glorified way of doing it. So you know, you marry instead of watch porn. You take a sip with friends. You drink socially, but you know, you don't seek to get throw your emotions into these drinks. You know, or use this as to cope. So it's like, you know, trust God with your process. Do the best you can. Do what you, depending on your convictions and stuff. Just honor the Lord. Honor the Lord, and He'll work in your situation. Some things that are naturally supposed to happen may not always happen. You know, I had an issue with work. Just trust what He say. You know, trust what He say. Do your part. Do the best you can, and then God will move in your situation. It's just in ways you can't particularly understand. I could explain the stuff, but it just wouldn't make sense. But yeah, that's it.